I mean, my first big break was when I went down to Long Island and I worked with Billy Joel and his band, and that was an incredible experience for me. But while I was there and I was doing some demos and working and trying to get a record deal, I ended up opening. I used to read Billboard all the time, and I was going through the Billboard magazine. On the back, there was a full-page ad for April Wine, and I was like, April Wine, and I looked where the address was, and I was in Long Island at the time, and it was like Montreal on Côte de Liesse, which is a street in Montreal, and I was like, shit, I'm here trying to get in Billboard, and I'm in Long Island, and things were not going well. Like, the record companies were saying no, and they were saying he needs to do this, he needs to do that, and I was getting a little frustrated, and it was kind of, we'd been there a while, and we were floundering a little bit. So I looked at the back of that address, and I said, you know what? I got in my car, packed my bags, and I left. And I literally drove straight to Aquarius Records. And I walked in, and I looked all disheveled and everything, and I didn't know what I was going to say. I just walked in and I said, you know, my name's Corey Hart, and could I see the president of the company? Terry Flood, who was the president of the label of Aquarius, he walked out to get something, and he started hearing this conversation because it was down the hallway. And he looks and he sees this, 18-year-old kid standing there trying to get his way in to see the president. And he goes, and he looked at it and he said, who are you? And I said, my name's Corey Hart. And then he said, and you want to do what? And I said, well, I'm a singer-songwriter and I want a record deal. He said, well, come in my office.
And the rest is history.
Well,
more or less.
More or less, I mean. But you know what? It's like, I often say, if you don't try, people are not just going to open doors for you. You have to try and find a way.